So everybody, I have a Rishi with me here. So Rishi started with us. Actually, when did you start? If you do you remember?
It's been, I think it was June 2019, so almost a year.
Almost a year. Awesome. Happy anniversary then. Yeah, and I recall when you started with us, you were 117 pounds. You had a 42-inch waist and estimated to be about 27% body fat. And
Right.
now I believe you're around 165 pounds these days, about 33-inch waist and estimated 15 to 16% body fat.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
that is an amazing, amazing change, amazing progress. Good job, Rishi.
Thank you.
Let
Thanks to you guys.
Oh, thank you. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, and let's just start with like what got you motivated to get in shape finally. Back in June 2019.
Yeah. So, I mean, I went through a really tough part of a professional life a year before June of 2019. I was just traveling constantly, and then I was working almost 6 to 7 days a week. So that combined with travel just made me lose my fitness and routine that I had.
Mm,
So prior to that, I was relatively healthy. I would say I was at my lowest was maybe 183 pounds or
mm,
so,
mhm.
which was not bad as compared to 217 or so where I was in June. So at that point, I needed a reality check, and I realized that I couldn't run as much as fast as I could and as much as I could. So and I came back to Seattle where I live now, and it was a time for me to reset my life.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad you took that opportunity and ran with it. Yeah. And I'm guessing, so when you started with us, what was like, I guess your biggest takeaway, your biggest aha moments that you got that made the journey like easier for you or you felt was really effective?
Yeah, I think for my big aha is just science works.
Science, yeah.
There's a simple math works, and you will see the difference every week, or if not once every 2 weeks for sure. That when you stick to that routine, right? I think that is what. So because we've read a lot of the articles around nutrition and diet and so on and so forth, but I've in the past focused on increasing my exercise
Mhm,
rather than maintaining my calorie intake.
mhm.
And that was a big switch that happened after I started working with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. I think what happened with you is actually, did you try anything to lose weight before you started working with us?
Yeah, so I tried in the sense workouts. My workout regime really hasn't changed, though in the period leading up to June 2019 was bad because of my travel. But
Mhm.
prior to that, I had a similar workout routine, but I didn't have a calorie intake calculating mechanism. Whereas I would work out and then I would want to feel good, so I would have a lot of calories without counting how much it was. And then get frustrated over time that why am I not losing weight, because there was
Yeah.
just no accounting that was happening.
Got it. So you only did the exercise part of the
Right.
equation. You didn't do the food intake controlling part.
Right.
Got it. Got it. Yes, yes. And that I love it that you said science work because we've gotten a lot of people who in the past they have done all sorts of fad diets, like keto, paleo, all sorts of different diets and different type of, um, you know, kind of like tricks to get to lose weight. When really it comes down to pretty much one simple thing, which is managing your managing your calorie balance, either through workout or food or both, and
Right.
doing it in a way that is sustainable. And what I really like about you, Rishi, is that you're very objective about everything. Like we were, I think, dropping calories for you because that's the easiest thing for most people to do is just eat less. So we were dropping calories as you kept losing weight. We were dropping more calories, and then you took the reins and said, you know what, actually, there's wiggle room, there's negotiation here. I can either decrease calories or I can increase my workout. And so like there's a certain point where because you understand your body now at this point that you don't want to eat less go below this point. So at this point, you decided I'm going to increase my exercise output. And as long as like you're like, the numbers make sense, the calculations make sense, you tend to always make progress.
Yeah. I think that was an interesting phase. If I remember, at the time we started, my maintenance calorie intake was 2250 or something of that sort, and then we were at 22,000, trying to maintain a deficit and on top workout on top of that. But as I lost weight, my maintenance calorie intake itself came down to 2,000 or even lower. So at some point, like, instead of taking a further more deficit of like going below 1800, we said like, let's maintain it at 1800, because I was having some. I didn't want to get too aggressive in controlling my diet and feel a lot of cravings during the day. So I, at that point, made sense to basically increase the workout, or basically also at the same time reduce the expectation of weight loss going forward, right? The rate of
Absolutely.
weight loss going forward.
Absolutely, yes. That is the other alternative, of course. And since you are at like, you look great. I mean, you sent us pictures,
Thanks.
and you look great in those pictures too. So at this point, if you want to get even leaner, like you're at a very healthy range right now. So like, if you want to get leaner, you can work hard for it. But if you don't want to get, if you just want to maintain, that is perfectly okay. And it's really great that, like, for when people get to this place where it's like, they're really good where they are right now, and they can choose to go better if they want, but it's not like they have to. So it's like, it's all a trade-off. And I think like, as long as you can remain aware of what these trade-offs are, that you are always the one that's in control. It's
Right. Yeah. And I think the interesting thing I learned through the process is, if I remember those trackers, we'd have like my day, my weight, and then what my target weight is, and then my current waist and what my target waist is, and then every week would plot points against the progress.
Yeah.
And it was really about me being on track with what the goal we set, right? And then that was a December goal, 2019, and we hit a December goal, I think, a couple of weeks in advance. And then post that, I think I just reset my expectations. I wasn't expecting to go on the same trajectory at the same rate of decrease.
Yeah.
I just wanted more slower and steadier progress post that.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this interview clip. To catch the full interview, go find us on the Coach Viva podcast. You can find us in iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. Links are also in the description below.